Save the hoop. We gotta do what?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah.
It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more
Open it, though, boy.
to get the season underway. It's the Packers going up against the Jaguars. With that, I get to say hello for the first time to our new commentators this year, as I'm privileged to welcome in Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville.
Go first league game
Today,
with us.
the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Nope.
This is T.J. Yeldon, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now the starting lineup for the offense. And Julius Thomas highlighted, my friend.
Brandon, he's one of the latest in a long line of basketball players turned football players who have had great success. And he uses those basketball skills to get open in his pass routes.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Well, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clay Matthews is an absolute force. Multiple Pro Bowls as an outside linebacker. He can swing inside and create the same havoc.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Barrington.
Yeah.
The 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yeah, do a pick.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I got it right back on the next play. That boy, Jamie.
And now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Get that ball from
you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Too much
You're
information.
going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I don't want to know.
Not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the run with the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Well, that was better than the first go-around when he lost yardage, but still nothing there, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Tough spot here.
Put it mildly. Sometimes I wonder if some of that old-school football should come back into play. You know what I would think here? Quick kick. Try and change field position, help out your team.
Third down, still 14 yards left. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Okay.
First carry of the year for the trimmed-down Eddie Lacy. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Paul Posluszny, the linebacker, brings him down. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
It's a 4-receiver look, all to the left side. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
Money.
It's the 5th overall pick, Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Bortles now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Shifting his linebackers.
Will try again on 2nd down. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Linebackers to
it'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
the side that
was
my
not
strong
completion
side.
that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
Well, still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. They come out here in the eye. Now T.J. Yeldon. They find some open field here. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. Touchdown, Jaguars! Jermaine Kearse, 34 yards, and the Jags have taken the early lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games, is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch.
Man, no, they don't. That's real. Try to pass the ball while you trying, like while you getting sacked, nigga. That's a fumble. That should be a fumble every time.
And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought out with
Bailing
the
niggas out. You know what I'm saying? That's a bailout move. Really?
Out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And Richard Rodgers makes the grab, and let's face it, it's going to follow him the rest of his career. The Hail Mary he caught to beat the Lions in 2015 in Detroit, pretty memorable play.
Those Lions fans, they just don't like you right now if they heard that.
I didn't mean to bring it up to, pull the Band-Aid off the wound there. I was just trying to praise Richard Rodgers. Yeah, they're going to be mad at me.
On first down, Rodgers. And Ty Montgomery has it complete. A good pickup there at 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on second. And down
Good sack, boy. Good sack. That's what I'm talking about.
41-yard line. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And